go. Let us fish. Let's see how rare this shit is.
Learn from my past mistakes. This time I shall be silent. Why, those fish will have no idea that...
Shh! You're scaring them away.
You're scaring the hose away.
Right.
We back for another day of NieR Replicant. Now, obviously where we last left off, I said I was going to do the wheat, and I did do the wheat. I have 88 out of 99. Now, Steven, why 88 out of 99? I had to sell the rest because I couldn't harvest it. I did find out through Reddit because something else over here. I could have just bought them from fucking the seaside or the seafront. It's like $620 per, so we would have spent like $6 grand on it, but I mean, it's fine like this. I mean, it's been, I don't even know how long it's been. Also meant to go to sound. I think, no. It's been like a week since we last recorded, so hence why I'm able to do all this cultivation stuff. Actually, let me start out with this. Before we just started, I have been here for an hour and a half trying to get this shit to work. One, I think my computer's corrupted now. I'm getting, on startup, I'm getting file explorer errors now. What the fuck is that in the second floor of our house? The fuck? Oh, you know what? I think it's the triangle for, what's her sister's name? Yona? I've been trying to get this piece of shit to work. The camera will lag, so I don't even know. I didn't even do so much testing in the sense of like staring at the camera. I think it's fine now, and I'll reveal my revelation. So, yeah. So and my mic, for some reason, I forget if I mentioned this in the past. This is a new mic in terms of like the last mic that we had for the last go around. The problem with the last one was, or what I thought, was that randomly in Discord, my mic will get quiet. Now, I thought that was the mic, and for a long time it was the mic, because when I got this one, it wouldn't do it anymore. Like for a good chunk of time. It's only recently that it started to go doing that quiet shit again. I've tried different mixers. I've tried obviously different mics, and it's still fucking happening. So hopefully, and it's only been in Discord, right? Because I can't really dictate it. I mean, maybe once I do the audio recording, or once I do the editing, since this is like the first recording session that this has been a problem. But yeah, first off, is this actually the mic? Yes, okay. So yeah, fucking doing camera shit. And for the camera, for the 0 people that are watching, but you never know. My problem that I think I've come down to the conclusion of with the Insta360 Link 2C is that they provide you with the USB 2.0 cable. Now, the way that my setup is working is that you can't see it, but over here is my computer, because I need it in a middle point so it can power the monitors here, and then when I'm in the sim rig, it can power the monitors back there, obviously, and connect, in the middle ground. So we're running a lot of extensions of extension USB cables, and all the extension USB cables are 3.2 USB, blah blah. But the USB that they provide for the Link 2C is USB 2.0. So I think multiple factors. I don't even know how you can get that much bandwidth out of USB 2.0 for 4K 30 FPS. This isn't at 4K 30, but you know, it offers it. So I don't know how. I mean, I'm not completely familiar with the exact specifications of the speed, but I don't know why you wouldn't provide a USB 3.2 cable or USB 3.0 cable for that, because you're going for those higher speeds, right? Holy lag, what the fuck? This is just game lag. I don't know what the fuck's happening. Okay. But yeah, I've replaced, or like I swapped out with like whatever USB 3.2 cable that I had, Type C, to this camera, and it does not seem to be having a problem anymore. So we'll see. I also thought last time too, during the later half of the episodes of NieR Replicant, that it was fixed, but I guess not. It's just such a weird situation. But yeah, this. So apparently there is a quest later on that requires pink flowers. I don't even know if any of these are pink. No, I think these are all red. Fuck, did I get unlucky? Damn it. Yeah. You're meant for them to die. Did I really do this 2 days ago? I mean, they are wilted, so yeah. Damn. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna have to do this. There's a quest or whatever that requires you to do indigo with red seeds. And you have to put them next to each other, and they have to die next to each other. And they have a chance of cross-pollinating, basically, and transforming into a pink seed, if I'm correct. Yeah. But it seems we have not gotten that. The reason why we did this is, and as you can see, I have the indigo ones too, is that there's a quest later on that requires you to get 10 pink moonflower seeds. So obviously this did not work out, so I'm gonna end up having to do this off screen again. It doesn't really matter, I'm pretty sure, like in terms of like it's not like it's for an uber weapon, it's for an achievement, but it's more so like we're invested, right? And especially since there's a lot of downtime in between stuff, we don't really have to do like time changing scummery, right? So we're just gonna, you know, try it. And then we're doing this obviously in anticipation, obviously, of, you know, having to set it up, having to set it up in the future. And it's like, well, what if it's the end of the game? You know, I'm not gonna halt the recording session and then come back to plant some fucking seeds, right? So now I did try and stay so spoiler free as possible in terms of like everything like this, of like stuff that we need to prepare, and like vice versa with the flowers and stuff like that. So I think this is literally the only thing that's like that's like this, where there's some preparation you need for the quest, or for a quest, because I'm pretty sure you can't get these anywhere else. I'm pretty sure you have to make them. But yeah. I wore this blue shirt and it just looks black. It is a darker blue, but yeah. Not much we can do. The last two, I mean, this is like behind the scenes stuff. I try to wear, I try to like go in order of like the clothes that I wear for the recording session, so it's not like, especially for the TikToks, it doesn't look like I'm wearing the same thing every fucking day. And obviously it's through a wide range of like weeks, right? So like we haven't worn this blue in a very long time, since I think Persona no, actually no. Maybe actually it's either Persona 2 or the beginning of FF15 that we wore this color. So next is going to be the browns that I have. We're gonna have to get through that. And I feel like I have some black shirts, but the thing is about the black ones is that like the color's so similar to this one that like you could easily mistake this one as black. So it's kind of like it feels like I already worn black. I'm not gonna fuck it. This is just us fucking talking, I guess. But yeah, so hopefully a couple things are gonna happen this recording session. Either everything goes smoothly, you know, we're happy, then depression, or it starts with depression, and me flinging my PC outside the window, or third option is somewhere in the middle. Now hopefully it's just happy. But knowing how cursed my computer's been for the last bit, I'm unsure. But yeah, I'm actually quite, well, this is again more behind the scenes of us planting this shit, but we got really lucky on the indigo seeds, and then obviously this time around we got hoed on the pink seeds. So yeah, apparently, so the pink, I have like the guide right here. The pink leads into white moonflower. So these are moonflower seeds, obviously, but then the color's the differential. Apparently the white ones heal you to full, so that's also like quite good if we keep going past pink. Now you don't need white ones for the quest, or for a quest, so it's not mandatory, but it's something like, you know, we'll just fucking throw it on there in between recording sessions, and we'll get a couple white ones as they come along, obviously. But yeah, for those that I would suggest, if you are following the playthrough, to do this, might as well. It doesn't hurt, especially if you're more sporadic when you're playing this, is you're gonna have to, I'll fucking get you the thing. You're supposed to put in this, to get the indigo seeds, you're gonna need blue and golden, blue and, you have to cut, to get, yeah, why am I tripping? Yeah, you have to combine blue with yellow or blue with gold. So blue, yellow, blue, and then yellow, blue, yellow, and then in like cross formations, and that's how you get indigo. And then obviously you're on this stage for pink, so fucking mouse. But yeah. And that's just, it's even for a measly quest. I'm pretty sure you don't even get experience, you just get gil, because I'm pretty sure the quests don't give you gil, or sorry, the quests don't give you experience in this game, or the side quests at least. Let's see what the fuck is up with Yona. You do have a quest.
Say, next time you go out, could you pick something up for me?
Sure. Yona's gift.
Sure, Yona. What do you need?
A melon.
I actually have one of those.
You got it. I got your melon, Yona.
Thanks.
We started growing it on, I forget if I actually, no, I didn't record it. When we were doing the wheat, I didn't have enough wheat seeds, or I did have enough wheat seeds, but I was like, this is a bit much wheat, so I threw on a melon seed.
If there's anything else you want, just let me know.
Well, since you offered, would you mind getting me a watermelon?
No, I don't have one of those.
A watermelon this time? Sure thing.
Or maybe I do.
Did somebody order a watermelon?
I'm just so fucking good at this.
Yay! You're the best.
Anything else you need?
Actually, I need a pumpkin.
Now that I definitely don't have.
All right then. One pumpkin coming right up.
This bitch.
Did you find my...
Nope. Well, we didn't even get anything for that initial quest. Well, I guess it's just like a big accumulation quest. but
Your Yona certainly has some eccentric tastes.
She's always been that way. But if that's what she wants, that's what I'll get.
Being an older brother appears to be a difficult job.
I just need to see her smile. Then it's all worth it.
let me see. Can I buy a pumpkin? Pumpkin NieR Replicant. Okay. So you can buy it, but not right now. What the fuck?
Young people always
Yeah. Unk. No, I don't think the camera's fucked up. Hopefully it hasn't been fucking up. Because I'm paying very, very loose attention to it, so. If it does, it'll freeze for a while. And again, apologies. It's a work in progress. I genuinely don't know why it's been doing this. How do I open the map again? There we go. But the map doesn't show. Incomplete. Yeah, pumpkin. Oh, I forgot to do that. Fuck. As I will mute my phone. I forgot to do this shit. Later on in the recording session. Probably when I go eat, I'll like do this. Back. Where is this? New merchant in town. You collected the ingredients. Can't I see this though? Don't. I think it's by seafront. I don't think it's here. Also, god damn it. There's so many shit that like I remember at the last second. I also forgot to look at what the fuck. I also forgot to look up weapons or like what do we want to go into basically.
Oh, you want a different job? Doesn't look like I have any work.
Yeah. We're also pretty good on money, especially since we sold all the wheat, or like a good portion of the wheat. So we're sitting pretty. And obviously we can sell more. So if push comes to shove, then obviously we can find a way to make money. Also, we have that fucking trader in town to trade meat for cash, obviously. Like at a higher rate than just selling it. But yeah. Again, hopefully nothing shits the bed in terms of the recording session. But yeah, I have been having a lot of fun with NieR, like combat wise and stuff like that. Obviously we're in the very early stages of the story. I do know that these stories get fucked, so I am prepared.
I found your ingredient.
Oh, you are a lifesaver. Let me just get your payment. Oh, and a meal on the house.
Appreciate it.
Voila! One bowl of our local specialty, sardine pasta.
Oh, it looks delicious.
A quest. A signature dish is complete. We have another
Excuse
one.
me, but
What's up?
people are finally tiring of sardine pasta, and I'm fresh out of ideas for new dishes. You seem pretty well traveled for a kid. So if you run into any interesting recipes during your journeys, could you let me know?
For sure.
Well,
Bon
I don't
appetit.
have much of an eye for cooking, but sure, I'll see what I can do.
Thanks so much.
Recipe ideas, huh? Maybe we can find a cookbook somewhere.
Maybe we can find a cookbook somewhere. That might be in the next area, I feel like. What the fuck?
I could stare at the sea all day and never get bored.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna talk about the seal. Why are you bringing this up now?
didn't catch a thing yesterday.
Yeah. It's a bit odd. I don't know why that prompt happened at this point, because technically we haven't done much. Maybe that's just a quest trigger after, you know, we leave the place. Where? What do you want for this? Head to the head to the library. Okay. Man aboard a ship. Oh, he wants. Oh, wait, no. Wait, didn't someone else want wheat? Am I crazy? No, I guess it was just them. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Just a slight fuck up for me in terms of not getting the blowfish shit done, but it is what it is. We're starting early with the hair fuck ups. Climb up, head back. Well, we'll go to the library and see what we can find there. Yeah, goodbye. That guy's still out and about. We're gonna learn to make awesome food for Iridian. Dude, my mind is jumping around. I didn't want to look up the main character's canon name because I don't know if that's a spoiler. So yeah, I just didn't look it up. We're gonna call him, I guess. Because yeah, I didn't want to get. Oh, I should go up there. Do you think they have a fucking quest? We haven't like seen them since the beginning of the game. You guys do not. Can I jump down? No. But yeah, this one's more so like I try to come up with a universal technique or a universal plan when it comes to audio in terms of trying to get everything to sound the same in terms of like the games. Like the different games that we play, you know, so they're all on like generally the same audio level. Now the main problem is obviously the games are different. My mic is the same, so with the mic, it's easier to, you know, figure that aspect out.
Wait, is this a book of recipes?
Most seem to require rather exotic species of fish.
God fucking damn it.
Yeah, I haven't even heard of some of these. Let's go tell the tavern keeper about it.
Let's head back. Founder's research report is physical attacks useless, thermonuclear attacks useless. Oh my god, I keep forgetting that we have new. Jesus, what the fuck? Yes, I need a haircut. I'm aware. I've needed a haircut for the last month. I need to remember that there's new shits. But yeah, I've been trying to come up with a universal technique, and I have sort of coming. I've been spending a lot more time and putting more effort into it. Obviously, I don't really understand audio in terms of like, what do you want it to sound like? Because it's very subjective of, you know, the levels and stuff like that. I know the gist of what I want. Obviously, it's a let's play or a walkthrough, playthrough, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I think it's not a walkthrough since I'm not walking shit. But yeah, it's obviously I want my audio to be louder than the game, but it's a mix of, you know, in boss battles, obviously you want the dynamic range of the battles, you know, but you also still want it to be you know, you don't want it to be like a background noise in the sense of, you know, the game. It's kind of, but at the same time, it is what that is what it is. So we're working through it. It's not perfect.
Hey, so I found a cookbook in the library with some recipes that might interest you.
I'm also not like that fond of the solution we have in terms of like, I don't think it's the perfect solution, but we'll work through it basically. This is like where I would love to have like, not like a mentor in a sense, but like I know someone that knows about stuff like this. Now you could say, but you could easily just message blah 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 editor for X YouTuber. I might end up doing that, but at the same time, it's not something that I like to do, right? So it'd be how it'd be.
Really? Let me take a look. Shark? Really? Wow, this is some high-class cuisine. I've never even tried cooking something like this before. Still, shark fin fried rice sounds amazing. Think you could help me track some down?
You want me to find fucking shark for you?
You can eat shark fins? Man. Anyway, sure. I didn't come this far just to quit now.
Wonderful. In that case, here's the shopping list. 5 sharks, 5 bags of rice, and 5 mushrooms.
Fuck.
Oh, and thanks in advance.
Rice was another one too.
It is fascinating how gourmet cuisine can survive even in the midst of a food shortage.
I don't think I can get rice anywhere. I think that's why I bought the rice seeds. Yeah, well, to be fair, this is just seeds. You. Oh no, you're just fertilizer. Is there not someone? Oops. Or where's the cellar up here? Here you are. Yeah, you can hold that, my guy. I think they actually only sell fish, yeah. And we also could have got sardines here. I think I mentioned that in the previous episode. No.
See you later.
Yeah, see you later. Let me see what we're gonna do about these quests, or let me take a minute, see what we're gonna do about these quests in terms of like, should I do it now? You know, blah blah. So, BRB, be back. Okay, so to get the blowfish, you need. Oh, we're gonna buy 10. I think you need 7 lugworms. Like, since we need 7, so like if you end up fucking up. I didn't realize, and stupidly, I thought these were seeds that we saw.
Here for some imported.
We need rice. We actually already have. Wait, how many do we need? Oops. Grimoire Vice, incomplete. Bon appetit. Oh, we already have 5. Okay, yeah. So we just need mushrooms. You go buy the mushrooms here as well. 5. They do cost a lot. I don't know. I think you can grow them. No, you can't. So maybe you're able to get them in some other way, but we're just gonna end up buying them. And the shark fin is the one that's a little bit more difficult. Apparently you need level 4, or you basically need to complete this guy's quest stuff to be able to get to, as I fuck up everything, you need to get to Fisherman's Gambit 5 to be able to fish for fish.
Successful fishing requires patience, concentration, drive, ambition.
Oh yes, of course.
You're scaring him away.
Yes, quite.
But yeah, so yeah, we're just gonna get these 2 out of the way because he's gonna end up giving us 3, right? So it's like a sardine. Fuck, wait, I thought we needed... Oh, fuck. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure it says... Fuck. Do they... change it? Or maybe it's just a chance. We'll do this a couple times. Once we get one, then I'll probably cut. But yeah, they say that you have to stand over here to do so. No, but that's another sardine. Curious. So, blowfish can be caught with the lugworm. Maybe we're not... Fuck. Maybe over here. I don't know if it has to be a specific spot. I just know you have to be in this general vicinity. Let's get this bad boy up. That's another fucking sardine. Let me see. Why is this like this? Yeah. You want 10 sardines. And then bait is Seafront Pier. Are we not at Seafront Pier? Like technically? Or maybe what is a pier? Like maybe it has to be over here. Oh, maybe I was supposed to be next to this guy. Wait.
What you doing up?
Observing the ocean. If a storm catches you off guard out there.
Yeah. Let me see. Let me get some blowfish here. Maybe I have to go more further east. Get it in the fucking line, and it's another fucking sardine. I just don't know if it's a higher chance, you know, like if we're oh no, okay. I don't know how this is the case, but I did find someone else posted a fucking picture, so we're gonna see if this is actually... It says to stand over here. Let's see if this is the case. A little bit pulling. It's another fucking sardine. I'll get back. I'll get back to you. Yeah, okay. We back. So, I don't even know where we left off. It's been like 20 minutes since I've last seen you. For reference of where I am, I'm across the 3 bridges and I parked myself on this left pier, or the left corner of this pier. And I was able to get the blowfish. Now, from what I can tell, the blowfish are like, well, from what Google tells me, are like, they're like a 20-25% chance of, you know, per per thing, right? Was sometimes most of the times you gain sardines or trash and shit like that. I also got a bream once. Once you do this, and obviously some people you get luckier or less lucky. Like I saw someone in one of the YouTube videos I was watching was like, it took me 50 bait and I still only, and they didn't get a single blowfish. So I parked myself over there. It only took me 20 minutes, so hopefully you guys take even less time than I did. But yeah. Hello, good
I got
sir.
the fish.
Fine work, my apprentice. Fine work indeed. Well, as promised, here's your next lesson.
It's definitely something that I should have did off screen, but I forgot.
By the way, Pops, what are you doing with all these fish?
Huh? I'm eating them. What else would you do with such tasty morsels?
Oh. Your fishing has improved. The Fisherman's Gambit Part 2 is complete. Part 3.
Huh? Oh, right. The next assignment. Go and catch me 7 rainbow trout, would you?
Uh-huh.
How on earth can one man possibly consume this much fish without growing weary of his diet?
Yeah.
What I don't eat, I sell. But I can eat a lot. Now get moving, apprentice. Them fish won't catch themselves.
They're just taking advantage of you, sir. Anything else? Yeah. Where the fuck do we get those? 7 rainbow trout. After head to the okay. We're gonna need some lures. Now, Steven, why are we doing all these bullshit fucking quests?
If you're ready to get serious about fishing, you'll need more.
I don't know, because obviously we're gonna record a good chunk today, right? I don't know how.
Come back.
I don't want to get locked out of doing stuff. So because of that, I am. Wait, what did he need? The guy needed. Yeah, he needs shark. So yeah, we need to get to level 5 for that. I don't know how many of these quests there are. But while we're here, we will do them, obviously. And it'll be like cut, you know. Obviously, you didn't see me fishing for 20 minutes since it's just the, you know, same shit. I will say, and you'll know what you catch. So when you're fishing, the health bar, the health not visually bigger, but like it takes you longer to reel them in depending on what it is, and you'll kind of will get the hang of knowing what it is before you have it, basically. Like that fucking that one, what is it called? Fishing. The bream, that shit took so long to fucking reel in. So, yeah. Basically, you'll understand what you're reeling in before you know it, right? Which is helpful in terms of like your mental, I guess, and like in the sense of I got it, I didn't get it, you know, type shit. Not that like you would, I mean, maybe you can. Not that like I gave up on the reel. I feel like maybe in that case, maybe you can, like, you're just like, oh fuck, it's another sardine, I'm not gonna reel it in. But you already have the investment there of obviously using the worm, so it's kind of like you might as well. Yeah, let's go. The rainbow trout is, we have to go. Yeah, we have to go down. Great. Now it has been a bit since I've last played, so give me Oh fuck, actually it's... How do I block? Okay, yeah. Holy fuck, actually, it's such a... It's such a mental change. Oh, man, that's gonna be that's one of my fears as well. Is the fucking, because I've, again, more behind the scenes shit, I have played even less Final Fantasy 13 than like I haven't played 13 in like almost, well, once this gets uploaded, it's gonna be close to like fucking 4 weeks since I've last played 13. Not out of like spite or anything like that, but just a matter of we haven't recorded it since we haven't needed to, right? So where are we on the map? Here we go. Let us fish. Let's see how rare this shit is.
Learn from my past mistakes. This time I shall be silent. Why, those fish will have no idea that...
Shh! You're scaring them away!
You're scaring the hose away.
Right.
We'll see if they're like the common encounter. If so, we might not even cut this out. Just because... I will see. If they're all fucking rainbow trout, then... no real reason to cut out 5 minutes, right? Can I? Thank you. That looks like a sardine. No, it's a rainbow trout. Now, why did my dumbass actually expect it to be rainbow? Maybe we got lucky. Maybe it's not the common encounter. I feel like that's the same rate that it was going at, so I feel like it is another rainbow. Shit. I don't know if the shit can break, so I should probably not lose concentration on trying to pull them in. I should also find a situation for my fucking hair, because it's still early on in the recording session, and like, it does piss me off when my hair won't sit put, and oh, Steven, well, we don't give a fuck. I give a fuck. Personally, since this is obviously kind of, it's a time capsule of the time, and I prefer to look how I want to look, in a sense of like hair looking good or better, decent. Yeah, Steven, we should get a haircut. Yeah, that's a problem. What else? Oh, yes. Oh, fuck. I should have... You know what? Let me... Shit, wrong phone. Let me... This is actually really cool. Oh, God. You sent it to me. There's an anime coming out. Oh, fuck. What is it called? Professional content creator, by the way. Where is it? How old was this? What the fuck? No, it has to be newer. Fuck. I'm better off going on my fucking... Ah, shit. Profile. There we go. This is actually like super good. That's why I'm kind of like doing it like this. Fuck, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It's a Netflix anime. Or it's on Netflix, not... I don't know if it's made by Netflix. No, I'm in media now. What the fuck? Yes. Jimoto Psycho. It's a fucking... It's a bunch... I don't even... You just need to see it, bro. Watch the Jimoto Psycho fucking trailer. That shit looks hilarious as fuck. It's very... It's very, like, trashy... fucking Japan, but they're snorting coke, I don't even know how to you just need, they're killing shit. You need to see this fucking trailer. Jimoto Psycho, please. Obviously I can't, you know, just put it in this fucking episode because copyright, but yeah, that shit looks fucking hilarious. How many of these do I need? I need one more. Maybe I should catch like 10 at least. But yeah, that shit is absolutely hilarious. Speaking of, I don't even know if I have this in my notes. I think I do. Cyberpunk Edge Runners, by the time this comes out, it'll be out already. But yeah, Cyberpunk Edge Runners 2 is coming out. It kind of got, well, it got teased last year, but we haven't, like, it kind of, I feel like, at least for me, it kind of didn't have that much, advertisement for it, like on upcoming, you know, like compared to like Avatar, right? The Last Airbender season 2, whereas like we've been constantly getting trailers and trailers for that, whereas with Edge Runners 2, it's kind of just been like, I honestly kind of forgot about the original trailer that they announced a year ago, but hey, Edge Runners 2, so can't wait to get to press with that one. I enjoyed the first one a lot. There's some things visually and some things story-wise that would have changed. But other than that, I think I still gave it like an 8 or a 9. It is fantastic. As someone that I've played a bit of the actual game, the 2077. With 2077, I wasn't hooked as much. You know, I was really hooked in the first beginning missions, or like the first main missions, but then it just kind of like, it felt, and obviously I'm not saying like games like Grand Theft Auto or Red Dead or, you know, shit like that doesn't also have this problem of like, the side quest itself didn't really feel, or like even towards like the main quest, it kind of didn't keep me not engaged, but more so like I felt like there was a big hole in the sense of like from my excitement in the beginning of the game to the after a certain mission happens, and then after that, I kind of just not that like I was disappointed with the mission, more so like I kind of, I don't know, my excitement of like what was going on kind of just died down, and I ended up dropping it. Now that doesn't mean that all the games are ass, and that's not me calling the game ass. That's just you know, where I was at the time. If I were to replay it again, I'd probably, you know, would feel differently, right?
I've got the fish.
Well, scratch my back and call me Sally. Them's some rainbow trout, all right. You're getting better, young one.
Yes, sir.
But this next technique is a tough one to learn. Best steel yourself.
One week later, Jesus.
Fine work, son. Fine work indeed.
Let me rest.
I did not imagine fishing to be
Oh,
such an extreme
fuck. I just seen the next quest. Huh.
You've come far, my apprentice, but now the real fishing begins. This time I got a hankering for 5 bream. Go catch 'em.
Oh, shit. Okay. We're going to...
Off you go.
Yeah. Lure. Okay, actually, you know what? The guide says, or like the fucking thing, says to try lures. So maybe lures... Vice?
You're really quiet, Vice.
The fish will be scared away otherwise, no?
Yes.
Yeah, but it's just weird.
I'm so distracted with
Then
Weiss.
what would you have me do?
Shh, you're scaring him away.
You're scaring the hose. If we get one pretty quick here, I don't know what this is. This feels like a blowfish. The other one was like super long to get the bream. Like, just like the health bar would not go down. I don't know if it's a mixture or what the fuck is wrong with my hair. Oh no, we just got it like that. Okay. This one might not be too bad with lures. I think this is another bream. I don't know if we're getting lucky or what. Obviously, like each lure has a different like loot table, right? I'm assuming it's just more common to get breams via lures, you know, than other things, right? Or maybe I'm just stupid. But yeah, this is definitely a bream. Thank you. So we're on 3 now. We need 5, so 2 more. Bro, you bobbed once. Huh? See, that one I pulled once it bobbed and the fish got away. What the fuck is happening? I'm so confused what's happening. What? I'm so confused. Like that one, I've never seen that animation where he just flies back. Is it? Are we? What? I'm so confused. Why is it doing? Is it like trying to catch something that I'm not allowed to catch yet? So like, it's too strong. Yeah, because I didn't do anything differently there. I think that's what it was. I think we're getting fish that we weren't supposed to get. Like, so either the shark or, you know, something like that. And obviously, since we don't have the skill to do so, it kind of does that failure or like backwards motion. That's why I'm assuming happened. There we go. Just one more. Yeah, this should This one's going by a little bit quicker. This might not be a bream. It is slowing down though. And there we go. I don't know what else we can use the fish for in terms of like maybe we can make something. There hasn't really been cooking in this game, so I'm unsure if it's gonna go to that angle, but
Here's your fish.
Well, swab the deck and call me Ishmael.
Ishmael.
I knew you could do it. And
I think these are worth more on the open market than the rainbow trout I caught earlier.
worth ain't squat. It's what you learn from the catch that matters. Now stop all this fool talk about your wallet and get to practicing.
God damn it. Dot 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 and ellipses.
Hey, Pops. What does sprinting 20 kilometers have to do with fishing?
Yeah, I don't
You
know.
won't be catching anything with them scrawny little stick limbs. We gotta get you buffed up.
Your fishing skills improved. You completed 20 or 20 quests.
The next assignment is 5 black bass. Go and give it everything you got, apprentice.
God damn it.
I trust that you are not abusing our labors for the purpose of easy profit, old man.
Oh, and would a little compensation be a bad thing? I'm teaching invaluable techniques here, you floating magazine.
Lies! It is
Lies.
clear that money is your ultimate goal, and Grimoire Vice is not to be referred to as a mere periodical.
You manga. Oh, where the fuck? Black bass. Oh, shit. Head to the village. So we have to head back to the main village, directly west of your house, and use lure. Okay, well, we'll save here because I'm scared shitless of the thought of losing the progress on those two quests and those two quests specifically, right? I think also the mailman has a quest for us eventually. Also, I wish there was more save slots so like I can have more safety, right? Like more backups. Because a lot of the times I'm just having to overwrite my save files to have a wider range of like shit to go back to if need be. But you know, it is what it is. Is it the day turning darker? This has not always been a thing, right? It's more like vibrant. Wait, what? Well, dude's gone, obviously. Can you fish here? No, you can't. Huh. Is it you know what? Was it nighttime? Because when I was recording? So since it's daytime now? Like right now, oh. Yeah. Fourth wall breaking, it's 12 p.m., right? So obviously the middle of the day. And obviously last time we played it, we played from 10 p.m. to 10 a.m., something like that. So it's more brighter, right? I wonder how that fucks everything up. Like, I wonder if there's individual quests that you can only get during a certain time of the day, right? Because like that guy's gone. I don't know if he drops anything unique, right? So, yeah. Let's fish for some
Perhaps
black
I could
bass.
use some of my magic to scoop the fish from the water.
Please
Wait,
do.
you can do that?
If I can establish a line of sight with the fish, then yes.
Well, can you?
No.
Back to fishing then.
Why?
Indeed.
Stop blue ballsing me. Holy fuck. That one, we almost lost that one, I feel like. Again, the same thing. If these are all black bass, then obviously I'm gonna keep the shit going, right? Like I won't cut it because it shouldn't take us too long if they're all black bass. It seems so. This seems like the similar time, or like health bar. What else do we have? Need to fucking pay attention to both. A lot of longer ones. Oops. Some of these are from the last recording session. 2, yeah. But along the topics that we like to bring up of like good shit happening in the world in terms of like changing, an EV rise, like electric vehicle rise in China, accounts for 260,000 fewer deaths this last year. Deaths that were chalked up to, you know, pollution complications and stuff like that, right? So that is good to see that, you know, it is such a drastic increase. Now, obviously, with everything, is it specifically, you know, to do with pollution, or is it like, was it old age and like obviously the pollution doesn't help, you know, like what do you give that complication to? But yeah, one thing I didn't know though is apparently 4 million people, again obviously with the same caveat of, you know, is it specifically the pollution itself, right? And I don't know how to differentiate that. I don't know how easy it is to differentiate that, but yeah, apparently 4 million people die from pollution related problems every year. 1 million of those being from China, but you know, with 262,000 is a lot of people, right? And so even if it is just one, that's like, yeah, this is strictly from pollution, you know, like it's a good change, right? So that's good to see, you know, for people all around the world. Lure. I don't know why they made the puffer, or the blowfish one more fucking AIDS than it needed to be, because like these ones for the most part have been pretty straightforward in terms of like, this is the only thing in here, right? Compared to the blowfish, right? Where you're fighting a bunch of loot tables and stuff like that. So I'm happy at least that these were pretty straightforward, these last ones. Now apparently, with this set, obviously the fisherman stuff, I'm pretty sure with this, we'll be able to, I think that this is it before we have a major like gap. But obviously with this, we'll be able to catch the shark shit. So, very good on us, or very good for us. Also, I've meant to say this, you know, last time as well, but all the good stories that I talk about are from the Good News, or goodnewsnetwork.org. There they have a compilation of articles that I think they're written by them. I could be wrong. It could be a compilation of articles from other sources and stuff like that, and that's perfectly fine, right? I like the idea, or like I like the thought, you know, to put something like this, like the Good News Network, together, you know, to encompass you know, the good shit that's happening, you know, because you don't really, I mean, you'll see it on the news at times, right? But like not, you know, you're not constantly seeing it, right? So, to see it is very cool. Or like to see all the good stories and stuff like that.
I'm back with those fish,
Or
Pops.
not like, because that EV one was, it's a good story, or like it's a good change, not like a good story, because you know there's still a lot of people dying every year due to like smaller things, right? Like yeah, like pollution, you know, shit like that.
Well, raise the mainsail and call me Cletus.
Call me
That's some nice
Cletus.
work, youngster. Keep it up, and you just might have a chance of catching the fish.
The fish.
Which fish?
Perhaps the day will come when I tell you. Now, let me show you the next technique.
Technique. The next day. It's only a day.
You're on a whole different level now, you wee minnow.
You
Don't
wee
you
minnow?
agree?
Oh, I've certainly
I do
improved.
agree with that,
I
even though
still feel like your training is way harder than it needs to
you've
be.
definitely worked us to the bone and taken advantage of our wares in terms of the fish.
No shortcuts in life, son.
Fishing skills improved. Thank you. Now, I think... Yeah, you're done with the quest, right? Yeah. I think now, if I'm right, I think now we can... or fuck, what is this quest called? Bon Appetit. Bon Appetit. I think now I just need to... yeah, you can't catch the fish until Fisherman Gambit 4. In order to level the fishing skills, you'll be able to hook sharks without them breaking the line. For extra help, make sure to complete Gambit 5. Sharks can be caught by fishing with sardines. Hooked on the beach and seafront. Alternatively, sardines can be bought. Yeah. So I think in this screenshot that they have it catching it over here, but I like our luck over here. So we'll try and catch a sardine this way. Or we'll try and catch a shark this way. Let's see if it breaks the line. This is quite difficult. So we'll see what's on it. Hopefully it is the shark. If so, we need 5 of these. But yeah. Holy fuck. There we go. Kid, you're a lot stronger than you look like. I'll just say that. I'm surprised no comment from Vice or anyone really in terms of, hey, you just fucking flipped a shark out of water. I wonder how well, I don't think it's realistic, obviously. I don't think anyone can actually do that. I wonder what the science is, right? Because I feel like it wouldn't be hard to do the science either if you know how to like do it, right? Because water obviously has like a weight coefficient, or like, you know, like a resistance, and obviously I would assume that's dependent on how aerodynamic you are coming out of the water, what direction you're facing, you know, and shit like that. So if you were like a science channel or whatever, or like just like, you know that nerdy shit, I feel like that'd be a pretty good video in terms of like how strong is this fucking kid. I don't even know. I think we need 5. Yeah, we got scammed there. We need 2 more. All things considered, obviously the blowfish shit took a bit longer than, you know, normal, but like, technically... Oh, fuck. That was me fucking up. We're at 1 hour and 10 minutes into the recording session, so it's kind of like... It's actually a pretty good time in terms of, I think there's something else that's trying to catch in there, too. Other than the shark. What was I gonna say? Basically, we're making good time. I'm actually happy that we did these side quests, you know, because we get the knowledge of, and there it goes. We get the knowledge of, hey, we're doing all the side quests and stuff like that, and we don't risk, you know, some side quests getting like invalidated because enough time passes or just whatever, like it does in other type of games, you know what I mean? And there's number 5, or at least I'm pretty sure that's number 5. Yes. Let me save before turning this in, because like I said, I'd hate to fucking have to do everything over again. And then head back to the tavern. I think it was the tavern that wanted this. Or no, it wasn't. Because the tavern wanted the recipe from another place. Oh no, yes, we did. We did that one. This is him.
I found your ingredients.
I was associating the quest of us looking for the recipe for a different guy than him, obviously. But
Fantastic.
No, it's the same shit.
Let's see how this tastes.
I would assume good, hopefully.
Okay, here you are. Go ahead. Let me know what you think.
Here goes.
Well?
This is fantastic.
This is fantastic.
I've never had anything like it.
Splendid. In that case, we have a new special. Maybe I'll even name it after you. Oh, and here's some payment. Thanks again.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Bon appetit. And that's it for you. If I remember correctly, I think there's a quest. I wish the quest showed up on the map too, not gonna lie. I think there's a quest over here by the mail post office. Again, hopefully my camera has not been fucking up because I have not been paying attention. Yup.
Ah, just the kid I was looking for.
What's up?
I've got a letter for the lighthouse lady. The other postman, well,
Yeah.
Don't.
I'd do it myself, but anyway, sorry.
No, you're good.
Sure thing.
The lady
Didn't we do
hardly
this
ever
already?
leaves that lighthouse, so
Obtain the letter from the old woman. Oh no, it is a different day. Okay. Wait. Oh yes, I completely forgot about this. When I was doing the good thing I remembered, because I would have never fucking got to here because I completely forgot about it. When I was doing the wheat shit and the planting, we got a letter from Yona, and I screenshotted it, meaning to bring it up, but yeah, I completely forgot. I didn't even read it. Dear Viridian, I am worried about you. You spend all your energy focusing on my disease, and whenever I think about how upset you are, it makes me kind of sad. I wish you'd slow down a little and not worry about me, because seeing you in pain is way worse than this stupid black scroll. I know that sounds weird, but it's the truth. Yona. My shotgun theory with Yona is that she'll end up pushing herself again to do something to find a solution to make her brother happy, or us happy, and kind of sacrifice herself. Not sacrifice in the sense, but like she's definitely gonna do some shit where like she leaves again, you know, without us knowing, you know, trying to come to this solution to cure her problem or make a deal with someone or just some fuck shit, and it's gonna be fucking sad because she just wants us to be happy, and she understands that this stupid thing is, no matter how you put it, it is technically a burden. Now the main character is completely fine with that because he loves Yona as his sister, and it's you know, you don't want to be a burden. It kind of, I didn't write this down because I didn't know how I would incorporate it, but an F1 driver called Liam Lawson went on a podcast. I don't remember what podcast, but he was saying basically, and I'm gonna say, you know, I'm gonna butcher this, but they found a letter, him and his family found a letter from his younger brother who's still alive, obviously nothing that sad, but it's still incredibly sad. But they found a letter from I think it was a birthday letter of his to his father, just a letter to his father when he was 5, of him asking his dad of, hey, if I was interested in racing as much as Liam, my brother, would you play with me, or like would you give me attention, basically, you know? And it's kind of like a sad thing when it's like, for a 5-year-old to have that like realization of like a want of love, right? To like, for a 5-year-old to think that it's like it's just incredibly sad to like have that thought process at such a young age. Yeah, it was insanely sad to hear that, because it's just like it's a realization that shouldn't be a thing, you know, but in turn, and like there's a lot of sad stories when it comes to motor racing too, especially since it's a very expensive sport. So if you're not rich already, you kind of give up a lot. And when you have a child with the talent that they have, it's kind of like you're investing in them, right? Like there's so many stories of people going bankrupt trying to get their, you know, kids into karting and, you know, these upper formula or like these upper series, you know, because 90% of the time, 99% of the time, it's a rich sport for the most part. And if you're good enough, right, if you're good enough you're already in through the door, whether that's to do with your parents, your whoever supporting you, then you start to get more eyes on you. Then that's when you get some sponsors or some teams looking to sign you early on as their development program, or, you know, shit like that. And that's where the funding can happen. But like, even for most part, like you see it in Formula 2 all the time, it's like you're paying for the fucking seat, you know? And I don't know how much it costs, right? I would assume more than hundreds of thousands of dollars to sit in a seat in hopes of making it big. And even like, I mean, there's some drivers that win Formula 2 that never get to Formula 1, right? And obviously that's a case by case basis of, you know, how did you do? What was the competition like? You know, what do the teams are there spaces in Formula 1? You know, it's not like it's not a cutthroat deal, or it's not a very straightforward deal of like, hey, you know, you're the number 1 pick in the NBA draft. You're going to a team. Like, that is, you know, you won the draft, right, of going number 1. It's complicated in the sense of like, technically you don't have to win a national championship on the college level, or, you know, vice versa, right? But like, you win the number 1 draft, you're the number 1 pick, you're going to a team. Whereas if you win F2, you're not necessarily guaranteed a spot in F1. Now, I don't know how, and at the same time, it's not in F1's priority to do so, to do this, of making a space for them. But yeah, it's just a sad, I mean, like with shit like this, you know, like going back to the Liam Lawson thing and obviously the Yona thing, it's just, yeah, it's a sad thing to see, obviously, of these troubling times. Like obviously they don't have their parents, right? So it's them in this, and obviously not including the shit that happens at the beginning of the game, them teleporting to, what was it, 1,000 years or something? How many ever fucking years into the future? Not teleporting, but we're here now. So yeah, I just know the Yona shit's gonna end up fucking depressing, and it's gonna, yeah. My dearest beloved, again I put pen to paper when all I desire is to see you with my own eyes. How do the days find you? I am faring well enough. My illness is stubborn, but my love for you is stronger. Just knowing that you wait for me is enough to keep me going. I know how lonely you must be, but I must say this again. Do not attempt to find me. The voyage is treacherous and disease runs rampant in this land. If anything were to happen to you, I fear I would not be able to take it. My love, my dearest love, I will return to you soon. I feel like she's gonna end up going to him as well. It's gonna, obviously I feel like her.
How dare he boss us around?
It's okay, Vice. At least we're helping people.
You are far too soft.
And you're just a cranky old man. Book.
They're definitely having this lighthouse character like be an annoyance, but like her having, like, on the surface level she's an annoying character, right? Because she's, you know, she's cranky or whatever, but it's definitely gonna be there's something tragic that's gonna fucking happen with her because of this sad love story of how she's just waiting here for him. I'm very curious as to how long she's been waiting for him, though. Like, if it's some fuck that, like, he's been waiting for more than, like, 20 years, I just can't wait for that revelation.
Oh, you again.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you all right?
You took so much time delivering the mail, my illness has gotten worse. I'm lucky I'm not dead.
You truly are a staggering creature.
Well, since you're here, I guess I should
You need to
give
get
you a
water.
little something.
Thank you.
Whoa, I can't accept this much.
It's fine, just take it. Take it and go. But bring the mail quicker next time. And I want to see a smile.
Is
Yes,
there no
ma'am.
end to this madness?
The postman's request is complete. Oh, fuck. I did not realize these have been an animation of me going up the stairs. I thought I'd been controlling it myself. Do you have anything to say?
Oh, when will he return to my side?
Yeah, and obviously that's another, like, you know, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory of why it's sad, you know, like you're coming to your old age, you don't have your partner with you, which usually your partner at that, especially during that time, you lose a lot of friends. Throughout life, you know, people dying of old age or, you know, diseases and stuff like that. So, you know, you would like your best friend to be there with you, you know. I do feel like she's gonna end up trying to go, trying to find him. But yeah, we'll see. I swear to God, shotgun blast theory, this is shotgun blast with like the biggest spread ever of like, I swear to God, if dude's a fucking robot or something like that, and it's like been an automated messaging thing that's been, you know, been sending the shit to her, that'd be fucked. Is there any more quests in here? No. Let me save though.